In the summer of 1985, Los Angeles became a hunting ground. A city of angels transformed into a nightmare, where sleep brought not peace, but the possibility of death. He moved like a shadow through the night. No pattern, no predictable victim type, no safe neighborhood. For 14 months, one man held America's second-largest city hostage to fear. This is the story of Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker, whose reign of terror would claim 13 lives, traumatize dozens more, and forever change how America thought about evil. February 29, 1960, El Paso, Texas. Born on Leap Day, Richard Leyva Ramirez entered the world during one of the rarest dates on the calendar. It would be the first of many dark coincidences in his life. Richard's father, Julian, was a former police officer turned laborer with a violent temper. His mother, Mercedes, struggled with mental health issues. But it was Richard's cousin Miguel, a Vietnam War veteran, who would plant the seeds of his future crimes. By age 13, Richard had developed an obsession with Satan, heavy metal music, and petty crime. His grades plummeted. His behavior became increasingly erratic. In 1977, at age 17, Richard moved to Los Angeles. The city of angels was about to meet its demon. June 28, 1984. Glassell Park, Los Angeles. 79-year-old Jenny Vinkow was found brutally murdered in her apartment. Her throat had been slashed. The killer had entered through a window. This was Richard Ramirez's first known murder, though it wouldn't be connected to him until much later. March 17, 1985. The real terror began. Over the next 6 months, Southern California would be gripped by fear as the Night Stalker struck with increasing frequency and brutality. Ramirez's victims ranged in age from 6 to 84 years old. He attacked in affluent neighborhoods and poor areas alike. Couples, single women, families with children, no one was safe. The killer seemed to revel in the fear he created. He carved pentagrams into victims' bodies, forced survivors to swear to Satan, and left behind a trail of occult symbols. The LAPD formed a task force of over 180 detectives. The FBI joined the investigation, but Ramirez seemed to stay one step ahead, striking without warning across a 50-mile radius. The breakthrough came from an unlikely source: dental evidence. Ramirez's severely decayed teeth left distinctive bite marks on several victims. August 24, 1985. Mission Viejo. The Night Stalker's final attack would prove to be his undoing. Survivors Bill Carnes and fiancée Inez Erickson provided crucial details, and for the first time, investigators had a clear fingerprint. August 30, 1985. For the first time, the Night Stalker had a name and a face. Police released Ramirez's mugshot to the media. The city that had lived in terror for months finally knew who had been hunting them. August 31, 1985. East Los Angeles. Richard Ramirez, unaware his photograph had been plastered across every newspaper and television screen in California, attempted to steal a car. He was recognized by residents who had seen his face on the news. Beaten and subdued by an angry crowd, Ramirez was arrested by LAPD officers who probably saved his life by getting him away from the mob that wanted street justice. The trial of Richard Ramirez began in 1988. It would last 4 years, cost $1.8 million, and feature testimony from 165 witnesses. Ramirez showed no remorse, often flashing satanic symbols to cameras and proclaiming his allegiance to evil. September 20, 1989. Richard Ramirez was found guilty on 13 counts of murder, 5 counts of attempted murder, 11 counts of sexual assault, and 14 counts of burglary. The jury recommended the death penalty. Richard Ramirez spent 23 years on death row at San Quentin State Prison. Even behind bars, he maintained a cult following, receiving fan mail from disturbed individuals who glorified his crimes. June 7, 2013. Richard Ramirez died of complications from B-cell lymphoma at Marin General Hospital. He was 53 years old. His reign of terror had ended not with execution, but with disease. The Night Stalker's crimes remain a dark chapter in Los Angeles history. His case led to improvements in forensic science, interagency communication, and victim support services. Richard Ramirez claimed 13 lives and forever altered countless others. His story serves as a reminder that evil can emerge from the most ordinary circumstances, and that sometimes the monsters we fear in the dark are all too real. The Night Stalker is gone, but his victims are not forgotten. Their courage in the face of unimaginable terror and their family's strength in seeking justice remain as powerful today as they were nearly 4 decades ago.